What's going on, guys? Northern Crusader here once more with Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we came to our first free day, hooray! So, free days are actually kind of entertaining in the game. First off, we have a series of quests that we need to do. There's two right now, that Orbital Delivery and the Old Schoolhouse Mystery. There's also a noteworthy loss, which we could actually do. But we're going to take this time to actually go over what you do on the free days. First of all, we unlocked... Apparently we haven't. We have the ability to fast travel when we're outside the dorm. Specifically outside the dorm. As you can see on the right, we have two hands, as it looks like. These are bond points. You get two in the day and one at night. And by the night I mean sunset. I'm sorry, I've got sniffles. So, I'm going to look around. And we have three events we can do now. One's with Elliot, who's in there, I think? Yes. We have one with Laura, who's in the gymnasium, and one with Macias, who's out in the Trista. I'm going to cover these events first, and then we're going to go around talking to people after that. Bear in mind that this, you kind of want to work on who you're going to keep in your party long term. Like endgame, that kind of thing. These affect more events around it. But, yeah, hey, first things first. Hello, Elliot. Whew. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Shall I give him a hand? So, it's cost us bonding points to do this, but it's fair. Look like you do the hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Reading Elliot begins sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. I'm going boxing. Whew. Well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here. Not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this much either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not kidding anymore. Just a second ago, just expensive. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music, ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Force as our music academy. Man, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. And then we got reading the liquid return so to get the packages. Only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Now, something I do like about it is that you do actually have an effect on like the world, but this is what the bonding thing does. You get 500 bond points for that, or 500 link XP. Sorry, this can really help you get through the levels, and bonding really is just 500 points a time. Bear in mind that every battle you do, you get one just for being in the same battle. So about 500 battles will get 1,000 battles will get you one level for this. If you linked up and you do some assistance stuff, you get +3. Now that goes down to, what, 300, 330, 333.1, no, 333.3. So, yeah, this is kind of a big deal. There are things that actually put your bond up straight out with everyone, but this is kind of the best way you can get of actually going up people. Now, I am going to actually reload, and I will catch you by Macias. But wait, no I won't, because here at room 301, Sarah's in. Now, you might be thinking, hey, you can bond with everyone. Well, Sarah's here, she is a bondable person, weirdly. Oh, hopping right to it, are you? Aren't you the diligent student? I bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her fingers already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for one day, okay? I feel like in your mind every day is a bit. You can't bond with people who haven't got an event with them right now. And I believe with only Machias and Laura and Elliot being available, way to grammar me, the rest should unlock this evening. And you advance time by doing the old schoolhouse mystery, so that's why we're leaving that one till last. Speaking of, it's a beautiful day out. The weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the centre of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. The Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear and accessories. Keen's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and, well, obviously, books. I'm not sure I'm saying this right. Kirsch? Cafe and Inn stocks food and items. You can also pay for a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. Now, bear in mind, we've been here for all year. Why can we pay to rest in an inn when our room is across the road? We can access fast travel as well. Fast travel is actually very easy. Jump. There you go, fast travel. Pick a location, you go there. If you want to go between the Academy and Trista, press the R1 and L1 to swap between the two. And you can see, if it has an exclamation mark, like Machias does at the Cafe and Inn, it's got an event. Same with Elliot, but Elliot this time after a reload. Actually hide the icon so you can see the pure map, but why would you? As you can see, Laura in the Gymnasium has an event. You can see a story quest in the engineering building, and a story quest in the first floor. So I am going to go talk to Machias. And the shops I'll cover after I've done all my bonding for the day. But I'm going to do it before I do some things. Hey Machias, how's it going? I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. Seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you, though. You really dedicate to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for the class in advance and then reviewing the new material afterwards. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Mind if I join you? No, just think I'd take a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Green ordered the drink. Yeah, dark drink. They're students, not gonna be alcohol. Okay, actually, I can join them. Got a drink. Fresh. You can tell this cafe uses some high-quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavour behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, then. Mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? Oh, he's glaring. It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. Tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. It couldn't be anyone other than Eustace. And how you sip arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee, too, then. They each poured some of their drink into the other's cup in their respective pots. Bottoms up. Alright. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. And we get the 500 crispy. This is actually the best. You can actually link with people you haven't even been in contact with yet. And I'm going to leave the shops for now. I'm going to come back to them. But next, we're going to go. Actually, I think I'll go and visit the other members of the class. So let's go see the Heavenly Field. If I can ever get there. Because whoops! I keep doing this. Keep forgetting about this guy. Man, the weather's perfect today. Fish are really going to bite it today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, I haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7. That's right. My name's Reen Swarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lake Lord, class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. I like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise. He's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch on quick. Just is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. Just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Fishing book. Bring in the rod. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that's all explained. It's time for me to head off. Got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. This guy I always forget is here. It's weirdly annoying. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute. Isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then. And soon experts on fishing. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond you mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. You can view the fishing tab, and fishing is now available. And I can explain fishing better than that can. So, for what it's worth, considering how annoying how much I keep forgetting about this actually has some really good rewards. If you find ripples in the water, you can actually go over and get your fishing rod out. Now, bottom left, you see the 2 fish, that's how many times you can fish here. If you fish all 5 times, that's it, you're done. Ground bait you can get and it actually refills just to 5. And you can change rod, but that doesn't really do anything right now. To fish, what you do, just fish. When you see Reen get an exclamation mark above his head, like so, press X and then just mash buttons. You have roughly 15 seconds to get whatever it is in. Now, this one's a very simple one because it's a swordtail, I think it is. Swordtail? Yes. Swordtail is the most common fish in Erebonia. You can find this just about everywhere. This is early on, so you'll find that you get the small points for the size. But you also get points if it's a new catch. So for this, we got 16 points. 1 for the size, 5 for the fish itself, 10 for it being new. It also gives us Sepith, which in this case is water. So every fish you get gives you a different reward. You get CP for doing this as well. So if you're kind of low on CP and you've got ground bait and you haven't got anything better to do with it, just use it and fish. It actually can help you out a ton. So let's go. I think all I can get here are swordtail. I think this is meant to be early on. But if you go all the way to the right, you actually lose the fish, which, you know, you kind of don't want to do. Yeah, look, that's only worth 5. So turns to 5th as well. But considering this is meant to be so damn relaxing, we actually catch fish really quickly. Like, so, if you notice. That took us, what, a few seconds? Let's try that in real life.
Not bad.
So a fisherman who would kill to be this successful. And to be fair, we need a CPA to win. There are 20 different types of fish in Erebonia. 19 you can get, and 1 is event near end game. But you'll see that you actually kind of need to get all the fishing areas you go to the first time you're there. Well, let's say the first time you're there, the time you're there. And you'll see what I mean by that later on. And this should be the last one. Yes! There we go. That's a lot of water stuff, so... it actually does update into your notebook. There we go. So, Swordtail. It's extremely common. And it's relatively 5 to 7 points about what you get from it. If you look, it's got 3 different types of reward. We didn't get the 37th at all. But, yeah. It is actually kind of really neat to get this. And you'll find that it updates locations found. But the thing is, this kind of shoots itself in the foot. And you'll see why later on. I'm not going to explain why, because it's kind of obvious when you get to it. But with that in mind, there's nothing else over here, I don't think. Nope. So let's go to the Academy Field and start talking to Alisa and Eustace. Don't you dare be another event game. Thank you. So Alisa is over here with the lacrosse club. I get nothing in this fair scale isn't that bothering me. Hopefully it's just an imagination. Got practice focusing. I love it. Alright, we're going to start by showing you the basics. No worries, none of it's going to be too difficult. Yet. Don't use that as an excuse to doze off though, because you'll be doing it right after. Emily's feeling enthusiastic about new members. Last year at the same position now, I'm nostalgic. I would love just to be able to actually do this. They don't move. Just to watch you do stuff. Here is our royal escort. Dearest Ferris, the lacrosse uniform truly suits you. Fear not, your big-hearted brother will be cheering you on from here. Now show me your blazing passion, your merciless icy focus. Show your foes true elegance as you crush them underfoot. I think it's Aunt Zhang. Master Vincent seems overjoyed by Lady Ferris' decision to join the Academy's lacrosse club. As a servant of the Thorold family, I have every intention of cheering her on from the shadows. Over here we have the horses, and you'll eventually see that we'll find someone. Whee! Wow, this is the first time I've ever touched a horse. They're really amazing up close. It's so docile, but at the same time I can feel how strong it is. Taking like in this one, all horses of the highest caliber have been born and bred in the North Highlands. On the stage of test ride. Really? Well, I guess I could. Everything is actually my favourite type of colour of horse. I love these brown horses, I don't know why. And I seem to like the weird things. So, yeah, but let's set turbo away! There we go. Eustace! Hello. That might be interesting. Is he looking towards the stables? Maybe he's interested in horses. What are you staring at? Oh, sorry. So with that, I think I'm going to check out the... There's someone over here. Look at speed go! Oh, is it the Jazz? Hey! Clean the auditorium. Policy can get locked up when no one's using it. Club Shindig! So,